Hi, this is Nicole, and today I'm going to be talking about the beginning. Now, my daughter decided to do these little braids in my hair, and I'm keeping them in. I don't care how crazy they look. She's young, and I wanted to give her the opportunity to do somebody's hair. Anyway, so the beginning. Today we're talking about the beginning. It is the beginning of the year, and I am not into resolutions. I don't do resolutions at all. I don't believe that's a thing. I think that really, if I want to change something, I want to start something, I just start whenever. So I don't do resolutions. But the last year was pretty like tumultuous. It's like just crazy. Like things were coming up, things were being dealt with, all kinds of things. It just was a lot of things that were like being pulled out. It's like surgery. All the stuff was being extracted. Issues were being, coming to the forefront. Relationships were broken, or were like, not mended, but like, either broken or new ones were coming in. Like it just was a lot of things that happened last year. It was so this year is I'm expecting a different year. That being said, I'm looking forward to this next beginning. Like, I'm not looking at it as like a new year, a new resolution. I'm looking at it as if, this is the beginning of the rest of my life. So I've been focusing on trying to find out, who am I? Well, actually, I know who I am, but I am focusing on being the person I need to be. So right now, I've been going through a thing where I've been going through this lonely phase. I was trying to figure out like why I feel so alone. I found out that being alone, and sometimes God puts you in a place where you're alone so that you can be focused on God and focus on Jesus, because that's my God. You do your God, I do mine. So focusing on the Lord and focusing on who God needs you to be, who what the Bible says, and pretty much like what it is that I need to do for my life. So that's what I've been going through. Not realizing that was the place I needed to be. I talked to one of my mentors. I've got like two mentors, and now I got a coach. And so God is really helping me to figure out who I need to be, but also how to be who I need to be. Because it's one thing to know. I've known who I am for quite some time, but there's a whole other thing to step into it. It's like you kind of step back, you go forward. You step back, you go forward. You go step. You keep going back and forth, putting your foot in, taking it out. So now it's time to step in it and walk in it and be like, okay, this is me. I love me. And if I lose people, it is what it is. If I it's uncomfortable because some of it is losing people. Some of it, the fear of moving forward is about losing people. Some of it is also about losing yourself because you're like, well, who am I? I don't know who I am anymore. I'm scared, to be that person that I am. And it's time to move on. It's time to move on. There was a point where I had to. I One of the things that I use as my emotional crutch is food. Unfortunately, I've gained a lot of weight recently because I've been eating all of my feelings, and so like started counseling, and I'm like, okay, no, I got to start feeling my feelings and dealing with what's going on, and actually like stepping into the fact that I might be angry about the situation. I might be whatever, and address the person about it, and not like eat instead of dealing with it. Not eat instead of feeling anger, and not use the food as a substitute for feeling some type of thing. I don't spend time with myself. I don't take myself. I do now, but I didn't make sure that I spent time doing things that I like to do. I actually have to start drawing and painting and things like that because I loved them back when I was younger, and I just haven't done them at all. I love writing poetry now. I do write poetry here and there, but I just haven't been doing the things that make me me. And as a result, it's like this circle. You keep on being the person that you don't want to be, and so then you become the person you don't like, and then you actually hate yourself because you're like, oh my god, you're not really who you are. And then you're like, wait, who are you? I don't really like this person. And then you're like, whoa, what's up? Why you not being you? And then you start getting angry at yourself. You're like, listen, what's up? Like, what's wrong with you? Why are you being this person that you don't know you don't need to be? And then you become depressed because you're like, oh my god, you're a horrible human being. Just sitting your behind down because you ain't doing nothing with your life. You haven't done nothing. I mean, it's a whole like schizophrenic, bipolar, circular thing where you just don't know what to do. And the thing is that you just gotta let go and let God guide your path. I was trying to decide if I was going to go to school. I was trying to decide if I was going to start my business. I was trying to start if I needed to focus on my house. Trying to figure out this and that. And it's like, you know what? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I got to do anymore. I don't. And I just let go. And God started guiding my path. People started coming to me saying certain things. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. That makes sense. Huh. And all of a sudden it was like the answer to something, even though that wasn't even the conversation we were having. It actually helped me to figure out solutions to my life that I needed to figure out. God will guide the path. You don't really have to figure it out. God will guide you if you're open and listening to God and what He's telling you to do. So That being said, this is a beginning. Woo! I am beginning the year of me. And I felt even ashamed to even feel that, like to say that. Like, this is about me. Like, I got to focus on my life. I got to get my life together. I got to get me right this year. Well, why should I not be doing it? I should have been doing it anyway. But for some reason, I'm like scared or guilty to focus on me. You got kids, you got husband, you got family, you got friends. Why they come first? And I'm last. No, not acceptable. So, this is the year of me. The beginning of me being me. One of my kids just walked in the room. Okay. This is the year of me being me. Can you not hit? I'm trying to do a video. Wait a minute. I'm trying to do a video. So, yeah, so it's the year of me being me. So, it's the beginning of life for Nicole. So exciting. Excuse me. You do what you got to do. So, anyway. I hope this helps somebody on their journey to success because it's like this whirlwind of circular craziness that you got to figure out. And the work to become you and then to is one thing. The work to get rid of all the stuff to figure out who you actually are is one. Oh, he just thrown out like, I'm angry at you. You're not doing what I want you to do. Oh, well. It's about me this year. That's right. Anyway, so yeah, so bottom line is that, you got to first figure out like what is the things that are blocking you. Once you figure out what they are, then you got to do the work to figure out why they're blocking you because there's a reason that they're blocking you, and generally the reason started back in childhood for most people. Then from there you got to move forward to healing the thing that you were dealing with, and then once you do the healing, you start to say make the actual changes, and then you start to say, well, who am I now? What does that mean? Do I go back to who I was? Do I become somebody different? How does that merge into who I am now? And then you got to do the work to actually reconstruct everything, exhume it from the ground, and be like, whoa, what do I got to get rid of? What people do I have to get rid of? What things, what character traits, what personality traits do I have to get rid of? Or just keep, or start to love about yourself. All those things have to happen, plus so much more, in order to just be you. So I'll let you guys know as I keep going on my journey what that looks like because I know I don't know how to be me. But baby, we're about to get it on and be me. Yeah, that sounded a little strange, but that's not what I meant. But we're about to get it started to be Nicole. Thank you for listening. Hopefully this helps somebody on their journey to success. Bye.